Hi all, Planetside Agent here. Today I'm going to look at, I had a viewer made a comment. He said that he thought that the gasifier stove here would make a great windscreen to put a Fancy Feast stove in there. So I think I'll give that a try. I have a couple of concerns about doing this. One of them is with inside the can like that, you might get overheating or runaway heat on the from the Fancy Feast stove and the alcohol. And the other one is the sweet spot for the Fancy Feast is you want your pot to be about an inch above the wick to get about the most efficient heat out of it. So, and of course, once you put it in the wood stove, and then in this case my particular windscreen, you're going to be a couple inches above there, so it's probably not going to be as efficient. But anyway, I thought, heck, I'll give it a try, and if it runs away, I'm out here in the backyard and it's cold and wet, so I don't think I'll burn the house down. So let me get that set up. Now I'm going to be lazy today and not set up the tripod, so this will be kind of a little sketchier than my normal sketchy videos. So let's go ahead and light the stove. I need two hands to light the match. Okay, I got it lit. Like I said, I needed two hands to light the match, so I need one hand to hold the phone. It's gonna be kind of jumpy and sketchy, but okay. So it's obviously it's burning in there. I don't know if it's going to overheat or not and flare up. That's kind of what I'm afraid of. Don't get too close. So, just kind of watching it here. I'm going to go ahead and throw a cup with some water right here. Okay. You probably really can't see much of the flame, so it's on there. Well, I'm gonna turn this off right now and kind of watch it, and then if anything comes up, I'll turn this back on. Yeah, I guess you really can't see the flame. I can, but it's pretty much hitting the bottom of the pot, which is pretty good. And there's a little bit of a breeze out here today. The flame gets knocked around a little bit, but I don't know if the alcohol at that distance and knocking the frame around is going to heat up. Not like a wood. You're going to get a lot more heat out of a wood fire at that distance than you can. Although I do see some steam coming off the water here. Not that much. It's got 2 cups of water in here. I think it'll eventually, well, I don't know, I assume it eventually boil, but it's not going to be as efficient if this was sitting right down and you just had like a aluminum foil windscreen around the stove. Okay, it looks like the Fancy Feast is about ready to run out of fuel. And normally an ounce of fuel will burn about 10 minutes with a Fancy Feast, and I put an ounce in here. And I think because you don't put the pot on the top, it doesn't seal the inside. So some of the fuel is being burned out of the center of the stove and around on the wick. So it's just not as efficient. As you can see, if you can tell or not, the water it's not boiling, but it's steamy. And I guess enough, probably hot enough for a cup of coffee if you want to do that. But yeah, it looks like the flame is, yeah, it's out. So, you know, you can burn it in here. It's just not going to be very efficient. I mean, 10 minutes, if you just use this stove normally, would boil 2 cups of water without any problem. But here, you can see I burned a full ounce of fuel and barely got a boil. So you can put it in there, but there's probably, I would say, there might be better options. I don't know. So anyway, those are my results. Your results may vary. I don't know, whatever you think. So there it is, and hope you enjoyed the video, and bye-bye.